Hey, I am your coach, Alicia Zinker, and yes, I am a real person, as you can see. And I'm actually a farm wife from South Central North Dakota, and I wanted to make this video for you so that way you could have a better understanding of what Beachbody On Demand is, how the workouts work, and how the nutrition side of things goes. So I wanted to share my screen with you and kind of share you a little bit more about your Beachbody account. Let me pull it up. All right. So you'll see that this is your nutrition or your Beachbody On Demand. So this is the hub of where your nutrition is going to be, your workouts, everything. And Beachbody On Demand is actually only $99 a year. You can do a 14-day trial of it to kind of preview if you're going to like it, but I promise you're going to love it. So you can choose from all kinds of different workouts. They actually have, the intensity. So if you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, the length of time that you have to work out, the different types of programs, and even featured programs. So these are like our newer programs. And how this works is basically if you click on a program, so for example, a very common workout right now, if it loads, is Lift 4. So this actually launched the summer of 2018. I have done this. It's an amazing program. So you get access to all the workouts, and as you can see, there's some intro workouts, different information about before you start your workout, and then all of the workouts. So it's an 8-week program. There's also recovery workouts, and then if you click these, there's the different workouts actually in each kind of segment that it's branched out into. If you go into the overview tab, it just kind of tells you a little bit more about the program. So kind of muscle building, 30 to 40 minutes, 4 days a week. It's a 60-day program, so it'll kind of give you what you need. It'll also give you access to the nutrition guide that's also under the program materials. So you'd also get this awesome workout calendar, which looks something like this. And this stuff you are absolutely able to print off and utilize however you would like. It's a really great tool to have access to everything right at your fingertips. All right. Also going back to the program materials, you also have your weight progression tracker. There's also a nutrition guide and a program guide in here, different meal plans. There's even music playlists that you can stream because these workouts are actually recorded live. So there is no music, and it's a different workout every day. So a lot of the newer programs are recorded that way. With some of the older programs, you have the option to stream with music or without. Now onto the nutrition tab. This is a really important tab that you'll have access to. You'll be able to access this cooking show. It's called Fixate, and believe it or not, one of our trainers, her brother is actually a professional chef, and he does a lot of these videos. So it's actually like a cooking show. So it's like watching the Food Network all at your fingertips. And there's a ton of different resources. You can even watch a trailer. A lot of really great information goes into these videos. Oh, let's see what happened. So the last thing that I want to share with you guys is about Shakeology and the Performance Line. So I don't know if you have heard of Shakeology or the Performance Line yet, since you're so new to all of this, but Shakeology is our superfood nutrition shake. And people always ask me, like, why Shakeology? And why can't I just buy protein powder from a grocery store? And honest to goodness, it is different. It only has about 15 grams of protein in, so it's not a lot. Compared to traditional protein powders, they usually have around 30 grams. But it does have over 70 superfoods. So these superfoods help your digestion, they help your immune system, they help regulate hormones, they even help your hair, skin, and nails, which is awesome for ladies. And it's just a really great supplement to use along with your workouts. It's also going to help curb your cravings as well. So I don't know if you have a sweet tooth like I do, but it definitely helps when I drink my chocolate shake or vanilla shake. And how I make them is I actually make them in the blender. So I blend it with milk or almond milk, whatever milk you choose. One of my favorite flavors is the vanilla right now. I love it with a little bit of milk, a little bit of orange juice, and you can actually do like an orange Julia smoothie with it. and add a little bit of ice and let it sit on your blender for about 3 minutes, and add in some vanilla, all of the little extras that you can add in. The chocolate is really awesome with a banana and almond butter, peanut butter, and vanilla extract, and let that sit in your blender for, again, about 3 minutes until everything is really smooth and frothy and creamy. And it's so good. The other thing that I was going to talk to you guys about is the performance line. So the performance line is different from Shakeology. It's actually sponsored by the Ironman races. So I don't know if you guys have heard of that, or if you're familiar with the Ironman, but it's where like people bike and run and swim, all these, different things. I've never done one before, but yeah, it's a lot, and they actually use this, so it's legit. And there's like an Energize, which is your pre-workout. It's all natural. It's also totally safe, along with Shakeology, to use while pregnant, breastfeeding. It's totally safe to use. Also, Shakeology is low glycemic, so if you have blood sugar problems or diabetes, it is totally safe to use while that, because all of these things are low in sugar as well. And a lot of it is just natural sugar, like you find natural sugar in fruit. So the performance line has, again, like an Energize, so a pre-workout. There's also a post-workout to help with muscle recovery. There's a nighttime drink that you can drink to help with muscle recovery as well. It also helps you sleep. And then there's also a healthy Gatorade to drink like while you are working out. All of it is awesome. I highly recommend it. But however, I have to say that my favorites are Shakeology, Energize, and Recover. That is what I personally use. And you can use whatever you want, and you don't have to get them either. It's totally up to you and how your budget looks. But if you're wanting to go all in, those are the products that I highly recommend. I hope this helped, and feel free to reach out. I look forward to hearing from you.